Good evening, one and all. So, I welcome to this day 13. We have been learning English language in order to meet our requirements to communicate with others. It is always said, mend your language lest it may mar your future. One of the greatest playwrights and the best poet who has penned on many sonnets, William Shakespeare from England, has said this: mend your language lest it may mar your future. If you can mend your language, means repair it a little bit, it's going to offer you beautiful opportunities. So, would you like to grow in life richly? Well, you have to learn English. That too, perfect English, because your listeners do expect you to give much interesting conversations, and they just want you to speak well and to make nice sentences which are bereft of any grammatical errors. So today let's welcome all the guys here who are just going to learn English with a lot of enthusiasm and tendency to explore language and its grammatical aspects. Today we just have day 13, and all the participants will be having good feast of conversations and the words we explore many more. Thank you very much. Now let's take a look at this. Today is day 13. What is there in the store for us? Expressing preferences. We have discussed in the previous class how preferences can be expressed. Let's take a look at this. Practice the following dialogues. 1. Does your father like coffee? Answer: no, he doesn't. Would your brother like traveling? Yes, he would. 3. What about having
Sir, your
jar of...
voice is not audible.
Is it the case with all of you?
Service is clear? Service is clear?
I think I have a signal problem.
Okay, yeah, you can overcome that.
Okay.
Just keep waiting.
Okay.
Number 3, what about having a jar of lemon juice? Not small cup or small, a jar of lemon juice. Yes, please. Yes, people do say yes for juices quickly. Well, friends, this is the topic. So, Uma ma'am, would you please start asking the questions? Priya ma'am, we have friends, we have clubbed the classes. 11:30, 12:30 batch students will be part of this batch today. So most of them are from Chennai. So let me introduce Priya. Priya, turn on your video, and I'd like to introduce you to our friends who are learning English every day like you. So Priya ma'am, will you please join us? And some other guys like she's the only one, I think. There are around 9 learners from 11:30, 12:30 batch, but she's joining now. If you can please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah. Let me introduce you again. Priya, over to you. Pay attention. Here we have friends. Say hi, and they would like to listen from you. Your name, your place, why you want to learn English, where you work. Priya ma'am is an employee in one of the companies, so she's learning English. How great it is. Friends, let's welcome Priya ma'am. Ma'am, over to you. Unmute yourself and speak. Say hi to all our friends, English learners.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Good evening to all.
Good evening, ma'am.
My name is Priya.
Where are you from, ma'am?
My residence at Gindi. I am working at Perungudi.
Oh, okay.
Saramani Perungudi. And now I am working as security officer
Oh, okay.
at GTC. And I got married. I have 2 children.
Priya, why don't you stay at one place? I think you must be moving at the time.
I'm touching on.
Sir.
Yeah, please.
It's urgent, sir. My manager called on headset missing. I searching that. Give me some 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I will come back again.
Okay, no problem. Please take your own time. Priya ma'am? Yes, thank you very much. So, friends, let's start today's session.
Yes, sir.
So, ma'am, ask Durga Prakash. Durga Prakash, you have been absent for many sessions. Why?
Sorry, sir, I was unable to attend due to health issues.
Okay. Are you okay now?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Thanks. Ma'am will talk to you. You will be answering. Uma ma'am, please ask questions.
Okay, sir. Does your father like coffee, Durga?
No, he doesn't.
Would your brother like traveling?
Yes, he would.
What about having jar of lemon juice?
Yes, please.
Durga Prakash, you will ask ma'am.
Does your father like coffee?
No, he doesn't.
Would your brother like traveling?
Yeah, yes, he would.
What about having a jar of lemon juice?
Yes, please.
Durga Prakash will ask Charita.
Hi, Charita.
Hi, Prakash.
Does your father like coffee?
No, he doesn't.
Would your brother like traveling?
Yes, he would.
What about having a jar of lemon juice?
Please.
Yes, please.
Does your
Charita.
father like coffee?
No, he doesn't. Yes, he would.
Would your brother like traveling?
Yes, he would. Charita, for me, your voice is not clearly audible.
What
He is
about
facing
having a jar of lemon juice?
Yes, please.
Now, Charita Shrikant Mishra.
Does your father like coffee?
No, he doesn't.
Would your brother like traveling?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are
Yes,
audible.
yes.
Sujit, you can check. I'm here
Yes,
only
he
collaboration
would.
3.
What about having a jar of lemon juice?
Yes, please.
Anytime I see
Does your father like coffee, Charita?
No, he doesn't.
Would your brother like traveling?
Yes, he would.
What about having a jar of lemon juice?
Yes, please.
Shrikant Mishra Vijay Kumar.
Vijayji, does your father like coffee?
No, he doesn't.
Would your brother like traveling?
Yes, he would.
What about having a jar of lemon juice?
Yes, please. Do you like coffee?
No, he doesn't.
Would your brother like traveling?
Yes, he would.
What about having a jar of lemon juice?
Yes, please.
Fantastic. Vijay Kumar will ask Priya ma'am.
Okay. Does your father like coffee? Sir, I think ma'am was not present.
Priya ma'am, please unmute yourself. Can you participate in the discussion? Practice. Are you busy then? Well, I'll give you 1 minute, friends. It's 8 o'clock, 19 minutes. Please take 1 minute, practice it. You will be doing it in pairs. Your time starts now. Please take the screenshot and practice.
Shall I start?
Yes.
Ma'am, does your father like coffee?
Yes, he likes coffee. He likes coffee.
Would your brother like traveling?
Yes, he would.
What about a jar of lemon?
Yes, please. Does your father like coffee, Charita?
No, he doesn't.
Would you like your brother traveling?
He would.
What about having a jar of lemon juice?
Yes, please.
over it, sir.
That must be a fantastic presentation. Thank you very much. Please, guys, give
Thank
your
you, sir.
reactions and give claps to this pair. Well done. Next, Durga Prakash and Vijay Kumar.
Hi, sir. Good evening. Sorry for late.
Bamadev Babu. Yes, good evening, sir.
Yeah, sorry. Actually, I went that outside only just to bring some vegetables.
Okay.
So that's why I'm unable to join on time. I don't remember. I think so. From tomorrow we'll start the training.
No problem,
So
sir.
thank you, sir.
So you will participate in the session. Just take a look at these people, what they are doing. We have started this conversation. They have practiced.
Yeah, definitely. Place, but the problem is that I am not able to. They will not able to send me because you know that my camera is not working. So that's
Okay,
why
no
actually.
problem. No problem.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Please participate in this. Watch it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Durga Prakash and Vijay Kumar.
Hi, Durga Prakash.
Hi, Vijay Kumar.
Prakash,
How are
please
you?
start your video.
Does your father like coffee?
Yes, he loves.
Would your brother like traveling?
Yes, he would.
What about having a jar of lemon juice?
Oh, I would rather have orange juice.
Yes, okay.
You ask him.
Does your father like coffee?
Yes, he likes coffee.
Would your brother like traveling?
Yes, he would.
What about having a jar of lemon juice?
Yes, please. Thank you, sir. It's over, sir.
Srikant Mishra and Priya.
Priya ma'am, does your father like coffee?
Priya ma'am, are you participating? Is it possible?
Priya ma'am, does your father like coffee? Okay.
Well,
Would your brother like traveling? What about having a jar of lemon juice?
okay. Priya ma'am seems to be busy at this moment. So let's invite Uma ma'am. Mr. Misraji, Uma ma'am is ready. She would like to interact
Ji.
with you. Ma'am, go ahead.
Uma ma'am, does your father like coffee?
No, he didn't. He doesn't.
Okay. Would your brother like traveling?
Yes, he would.
What about having a jar of lemon juice?
Yes, please. Does your father like coffee?
No, he doesn't.
Do your brother like traveling?
Yes, he would.
What about having a jar of lemon juice?
Yes, please.
Fantastic.
Oh, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, this discussion should be enhanced. How? I will invite Durga Prakash and Srikant Mishra. These people take one particular question. Does your father like coffee? You have to develop your conversation creatively. How? I do not know, but you know. The conversation will go for only 1 minute, 60 seconds. So, meanwhile, Bamadev Babu can
Yes, sir.
participate, Priya ma'am can participate. Choose the dialogue you want. Answer is there.
Yes.
That is the base, that is the beginning with which you have to keep moving forward with the conversation. Because
Yeah, definitely.
in real life situation, we don't have any tailor-made expressions. We need to be creative. Spontaneously, we have to speak. How is it possible? We need to create the opportunity.
You have to create, yeah.
Yes. Now your time starts. I will not give time. 1 minute. Srikant Mishra and Durga Prakash will be talking. Video should be on. Time starts now.
Okay. Durga Prakash ji, does your father like coffee?
Yes, sir. He loves to drink. Sir, do you like coffee?
Okay. No, I don't like coffee. I like tea. I occasionally take coffee when I feel that taking tea is. I have taken much tea during my daytime. Then I prefer coffee to tea, but otherwise I take tea only. And
Sir,
what is your
I would suggest you to drink coffee rather than tea because it is a nervous stimulant. It can get down your stress of your work. Sir, I don't drink coffee or tea. I only drink milk with Horlicks or Boost.
Okay. I think Horlicks or Boost should not be taken because it reduces the
It is
capacity. It
slow poison.
no, it reduces the capacity of digestion, I think.
Of course,
my-
sir, but only milk, there is no taste and we can't drink. But with Horlicks or Boost, we can have taste, so enjoy the milk.
Take milk with other things like cornflakes. These are good things, but I think Bournvita, Horlicks, these are too
Not
much heavy to digest, I think. So
Yes, sir.
avoid these things, and if you avoid these things, then you will get more benefit from milk, because milk in itself it is sufficient, and you can take milk with Chyawanprash also.
Last 5 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So we all should drink. All should take milk. We should not take coffee or tea. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Friends, why do you wait? Why don't you give claps? What a lovely presentation it is.
Yes,
Let us
yes,
give
yes,
claps.
yes,
This is
yes,
how
yes.
one has to grow. Fantastic, Srikanth Mishra ji, and fantastic Durga Prakash.
Durga.
It was a wonderful presentation. Very casually, effortlessly you have spoken. Good. Now, Uma ma'am, and who is your speaking partner here?
Sarita?
Charita. All right.
Sarita is there?
Your time starts now.
Sir, next question.
Purvala, ఏదైనా? First
Your
one.
choice. Your choice.
Does your father like coffee?
Yes, ma'am. He likes.
Do you like coffee?
No, ma'am. I drink milk.
Only milk?
What about you, ma'am?
Only
Yes,
milk
ma'am.
you
What
drink?
I take. Yes,
I
ma'am.
I prefer you ragi malt is best for your health. Ragi mix.
Okay, ma'am. But I feel very tough to take ragi malt.
Why?
Ma'am,
We add jaggery.
take
Taste is enhanced. Taste is very good.
Ma'am, did you prefer coffee or ragi malt?
Ragi malt. I prefer
Ragi malt. Ma'am, do you prepare in your house daily? Ma'am,
Well, there is. It seems, ma'am, from her end, there is a problem here.
I prepare ragi malt. With servants also drink ragi malt.
oh, ma'am.
You will
Last
try.
5 seconds.
You will try. Sarita?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I try to make it a habit.
So many
Thanks
health
for your
benefits are there.
advice, ma'am.
So many health benefits are there. Calcium is there.
Yes,
Ragi.
ma'am.
Srikanth Mishra ji has raised, he has shown that
Thank you, sir.
his hand is there. What do you want to ask here?
Sir, वो
Raised
actually
his hand.
yeah, that was praised. कहना चाहिए वैसे ही ये हो गया था.
Did
By
you understand
mistake.
what he said?
No,
Actually, I don't raise hand. It was touched by mistake.
All
By
right, that's
mistake.
it. Okay. Yeah, time's up. Thank you very much. What a wonderful presentation, friends. That
Thank
was a lovely presentation, in fact, effortless and spontaneous. Now, let me just ask Bamadev Babu and Vijay Kumar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your sentence? The dialogue that you have chosen.
about traveling, sir. Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. What about you, sir?
I'm good.
Would you
What are you
like
doing now?
traveling, sir?
Yeah, I like.
Is there any memorable moment in your life?
Yeah, a lot of.
Could you please explain your
Hi, actually, I'm not able to
about
hearing. Sorry. Could you? I'm not able to hear you. Hearing you.
your experience?
So there is just some network issues. Could you
Could you
hearing
please?
me?
Yes, I am. Yes, sir. Your
Yeah,
voice.
yeah. You can ask. My voice is clear, no, right now.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I'm not hearing you. Problem is that I think so. There is a network issues. I think maybe, but I'm not hearing you properly. Actually, what you asking? Actually, I'm not hearing you properly.
Okay, sir.
Can
Now,
you start again, please?
It's
Yeah,
okay,
now.
Bamadev boy,
Yeah,
it's okay. It's very fine now. Please go ahead.
can you explain about your experience about traveling?
yes. My traveling means two three time I went Tirupati, and also there is means hills area, and I went there also many visit places there also. Uh, that is very means very memorable for me. Very nice places also there. So when we go there only, we using only by
10
bus.
seconds. Last 10 seconds.
We using only bus only, not bus and car. Three time. One time we went there by bus, and two time we went by car.
Time's up. Thank you very much. Fantastic. You tried your level best. Please pay attention and have confidence, and you
Sir,
will
I
be
have
able to
one
speak.
doubt, sir. Can you clear please whatever your conversation, is there any grammatical issues? Can you please that if you guide to us, then we can rectify the problem.
Surely, sir. Surely. In fact, during this conversation, due to some network issues, maybe the voice sometimes got broken. I
Break.
could not
Yes.
focus. And absolutely, as usually, I do that. That's my job. I pay attention to what you speak and how you speak. The linguistic properties of your communication. I'm much more
Yes.
concerned. I bring to your notice once I identify or spot any errors. Okay, that's not a
Yes.
big issue. I'll help you
Thank
in
you, sir.
that. Next,
Thank you. Thank you.
Priya. Priya, ma'am, are you ready there? Would you like to help us? Would you like to speak to at least Charita or Uma ma'am? Anyone you please. Whom do you like to speak or
Yes, sir, I will speak.
would you like to speak to Priya ma'am? Okay, Priya ma'am. Charita is ready here. Can you please unmute yourself? Please.
Yes, Sarita, tell me, how are you?
Fine, ma'am. What about you? Ma'am,
Yes,
what about you?
good, fine.
Ma'am, would you travel to any places?
No, only
No?
office, my home.
Hmm. Don't you visit any place, ma'am?
Sorry?
Any tourist places?
No,
Oh,
At least during
I
weekends
think,
or on Sundays.
no,
Ask me.
sir. I'm at home only.
You are
ma'am,
fully
did
busy.
you ride?
At least beach.
Beach 2-3 times. I went beach.
Ma'am,
Thank you
did
very much.
you?
Excellent. Good presentation and keep learning, Priya ma'am. You would be a confident English speaker. Pay attention. Please learn chunks of expressions, some sentences, small sentences, words, phrases. They are enough. You'll be able to speak well. Only thing is consistency. Please acquire English language consistently. Practice something and try to speak orally. When you are attending for Zoom sessions, I tell you, friends, please have a place which gives you some satisfaction, where you can sit calmly, where you find peace and there is no disturbance, no background noise. Then place your device on any surface. Have a pen and book with you. So then automatically you will feel like learning more.
Yes.
But if you keep, moving here and there or just are in any traffic, try to attend these sessions. I am not very much confident about such practices because they are not going to yield any good results. Okay, so this is my appeal. Okay, it's not any command. You are all my friends, so it's my appeal. Then try to just maintain some calm place. You have it with you. Then you are going to learn because we need focus. What somebody is speaking is also very important for us. When we listen, we would understand. Those dialogues will be part of our communication one day because we pay attention and we acquire it. That won't go anywhere once we imprint in the brain. That's important. We imitate always in learning language. We produce language what we have imitated. Well, friends, we are going to just take a look at the next slide. Give me this time, Nav. Well, here we have something here. So far we have learned, even from the previous module, that expressing preferences, how to express our state preferences is our main priority. So this particular module is sort of backup to maximize our communication in expressing preferences. Usually we ask, what do we understand? We ask questions to express preferences. We ask a question, then the preference would come from our listener. Preferably we make questions with all helping verbs, right? And sometimes WH questions too. And would you, or would she, or would he, would they are the best beginning words in each sentence. Sometimes we use does, sometimes we use do, sometimes we use will, sometimes we use would. So we must be conscious about using these words. With this particular motive, we will just take a look at the next slide, which gives us an opportunity to expand our communication. Well, how would you state your preferences? These are the three scenarios. 1. Which do you prefer, a 4-wheeler journey or a 2-wheeler journey? And what about going for a morning jogging? What about going for a morning jogging, or would you rather sleep? This is another scenario. And would you like to see a historical movie? Would you like to see a historical movie? These are the few things that I can probably bring to your notice.
I prefer 4-wheeler journey.
No. I just come, ma'am. Just take 1 minute. Develop points. You have to speak for more than 1 minute. I will give 2 minutes each on this particular scenario, and give more interactive, ideas in your presentation based on this question. And advantages, disadvantages you personally feel of doing that particular thing. Your time starts now. 1 minute only. Develop your thoughts.
Sir, that's it, sir. Hi, friends. If you have any doubts, I can explain you.
Yeah. Now it's the open discussion. You can ask questions based on his speech. It's
When
only
did
for.
you go last time, Durga?
Sorry, ma'am.
When did you go last visit?
Actually, my last journey was I returned from my college to my home.
Okay.
I travel by bike, 2-wheeler.
Prakash, do we prefer 2-wheeler or 4-wheeler? You support both 2-wheelers and 4-wheelers.
Yes, Sarita, as I have said, I prefer 2-wheeler for shorter distances and 4-wheeler for longer distances. Because
Okay.
if we travel longer distances by 2-wheelers, we would feel tired. We would face the force of the air That's why we feel tired. But if we travel in four-wheeler, we will sit inside so that we feel comfortable.
Do you face that experience before?
Yes, I travel by both vehicles. Yes.
Time's up. Thank you very much. Now, who would like to present? Who will be the next speaker? Thanks, Prakash.
Sir, Bamadev.
Bamadev, go ahead. If you are
Yes, sir.
possibly open this, turn on video.
Okay, sir. Actually, I'm not able to, you know very well, but my camera is not working. I'm not able to open my camera.
Okay, okay.
So I can explain. Is it possible, sir?
Please.
Okay, actually, sir, here some raining. No, that's why I'm actually not hearing properly. So, if anything, just you not listen. If you're not able to hearing, please just tell me. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. I guess actually the topic sound is interesting, right? Okay. We all have some kind of vehicle with us. Okay. May it be car or a bike. The different is that a four-wheeler is basically but for high status and some comfort. But currently two-wheeler all are trend, especially for the youths, middle class and a small families also prefer bikes. But the main reason behind owning or renting the bike is the adventure of the excitement one gets. You can view the world you can build the world from the different angle if you are on a bike. If it gives you a passion
10
and
seconds.
okay, sir. Hello.
Last 10 seconds.
Yes, sir. To travel to more and more, a passionate bike can never get tired of the riding. It is like a meditation. Even the song are also changed from Aja Meri Gandhi, like Me Mera Batan Lo, like this song. So a bike is I like bike riding, but I'm a middle class family, but I don't have car, so I like very much bike. Thank you.
Excellent presentation, Bamadevji. Excellent. You have spoken really well. Now, only 2 questions are welcome. 2 questions from the participants. Who will be doing the first question? Okay, let me ask you, Bamadev. You said being a representative of middle class family, you
Yes, sir.
don't have a four-wheeler. But do you plan to buy it if you have riches money in the future?
Yeah, when I'll reach and if that much capability I have, then I can buy myself.
Excellent. Man should be optimistic. We people,
Yes, sir.
optimism is something that drives our spirits. Whatever we have today, we should be satisfied. We should be content enough. But
Now I'm satisfied in bike only. So that much I'm not earn that much money right now. So I'm also running my family also. But I'm not expecting. But in future, if I'm go to higher position, higher job, I can get the more salary. Then I can thinking about that car. But I very like the car. But problem is that only middle class family, no. So that's why you don't have that much money to buy the car.
thank you very
We
much,
should not
Bamdevji. Thank you very
expect
much.
much.
Who will
Thank
be
you, sir.
doing the next presentation? Fantastic, excellent presentation. All of you give claps to Prakash and Bamadev. All of you
Thank you,
please
sir.
show your reactions. I am going to show my
Sir.
reactions.
Also.
Claps. Excellent.
Sir, may I?
Oh, yes, Srikant Mishra ji.
Sir. Actually, I think four-wheeler is more preferable because it's safe and it is time saving, and whole family can go and in every type of season we can travel by four-wheeler. And guardians also feels that their child or their son or daughter are safe while traveling with the four-wheeler. Once Amitabh Bachchan has said that he feels comfortable when Abhishek Bachchan is traveling with a car, but he feels uncomfortable when he travels with bike. So I think four-wheeler is more preferable. But in some crowded places, or if one want to enjoy the scenery, as if someone is going from Mumbai to Goa and he want to enjoy all the sceneries in between these places, then he can go on the bike also. Many people try this, and bike is also affordable. And for parking, it's also easy to
Last 10
park a
seconds.
bike, to park a two-wheeler than the four-wheeler. So both are used in the relative circumstances, I think. So.
Fantastic. Excellent presentation. Friends, please give claps to Mishra ji. How better you have been able to express your opinions. Good. Now, only one question is possible from the participants. Who would like to ask that question?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm
Yeah,
Prakash. Sir.
yeah.
Sir, you said Abhishek Bachchan and some other name. Sir, in cinemas, actually, heroes belong to middle class family. They'd like to
Yeah.
travel on bikes. In cinemas, they show us that cars do not travel in traffic, but a hero with bike he travels through all the vehicles and reaches his destination. How would you just?
I can't understand what are you saying. Please repeat.
Prakash, put your question small. Let it be very simple and clear. Don't give a picture scenario.
Sir, in movies, heroes prefer bikes, sir. What would you say about it, sir?
Actually, in movies like Dhoom, the hero prefer bike, but in all movies, maximum actors use four-wheeler. Bike is only used in movies like Dhoom, I think. And when the young age of the hero is shown, a very young age, then I can say they use bike so that their age can be shown as that they are not so much old. So if Shah Rukh Khan is working in a film and
Yes,
the
time is
director
up
wants that
for your
he,
discussion.
okay.
Thank you very much. Excellent.
Thank you.
So
Thank
let your questions be simple and make the listeners become more active. Okay. So the one who has given speech should also understand the question. Don't make a lengthy question. Who is going to make the presentation, friends?
So
Next.
may I?
Oh, Charita, go ahead.
Sir, I prefer four-wheeler because it is very comfortable and it is also very convenient. And we will reach our destination on time. But there is also so many disadvantages. It causes so much of pollution. May it we prefer four-wheelers like public transportations, buses. That and it is four-wheelers are so cost. So we want to travel wheelers. It is not possible. So. Based on the
Time is up.
distance.
Time is up. Thank you very much. Who will be asking questions? Only one question is permitted. Who will be asking question? No one is there to ask question?
Sarita, where did you go last time?
Ma'am, I go to Tirupati by train.
Okay. Nice.
Ma'am, where did you go last time?
Okay, thank you very much, Charita. Next presentation. Who is going to do the next presentation?
Sir, Vijay Kumar.
Vijay Kumar, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. I prefer four-wheelers. I think it is very safe journey, and it is very convenient. Then two-wheelers, In case we choose two-wheelers, it is enough for some time, but we feel it's tired when we take long journey. But when we take four-wheelers, it is very comfortable and very safe. But it take more time to reach our destination because uh, it take more time in a traffic jam like that. But when we use two-wheelers in that situation, we take less time to reach our destination. That's enough.
Thank you, Vijay. Who will ask questions? Who will ask questions? Okay, there is no. May next, I think, who will be present? Ma'am, you are supposed to.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
I prefer four-wheeler journey because it was safe than two-wheeler. Sometimes I prefer two-wheeler. Four-wheeler journey is most comfortable and safe. Convenient. The whole family go outside at a time. Short distances, I prefer two-wheeler. I drove scooty. I am very enjoy my scooty. Daily, I went to market, bought vegetables by scooty. One day, Ratanji, see on the traffic, a whole family, 5 members go to the bike. That day, he decided a small car manufacturing, a small car. That car name is Nano car,
All
middle
right.
class car.
Right, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Anyone would like to ask questions? One of you? Okay, let me ask a question. Ma'am, would you drive the car?
No, sir, I drive scooty.
You ride scooty, okay. If it is two-wheeler, we ride, and if it is four-wheeler, we drive. Two different verb forms we should use. Well,
Okay.
thank you very much, friends. Now my turn has come here. We are supposed to close now. Some of the observations. When did you have your last journey is correct. When did you have your last journey is correct. Don't say something said something when someone said something, but this is the right way to ask. So when did you have your last journey?
Wrong, sir? When did you go wrong?
When did you go? That could be okay, but something has been said. I didn't write. Next, when he travels with a car. See one of the sentences by Prakash. When he travels with a car, travels on a car. Okay, not with a car. Travels on a car, and they would like to travel on bikes. So we ride bikes. We just go riding. So
Bikes.
use ride is the correct word to use bikes. And Charita, when she was giving answer for your question, where did you go last time? She said, I go to Tirupati. In fact, Charita, it was past tense. You already went. So you should use went instead of go. This is what you need to observe. So I went to Tirupati last month or a couple of months ago. This is it for today's session, friends. So I'm so much happy to interact with you every day to learn. Today we have done a communicative aspect of English language, particularly with reference to expressing preferences. Still, we have many miles to travel. Means we need to travel a lot. Means we need to go ahead. But something that we acquire piece by piece can be useful if we know that there is something with us. I should ask you this, not to feel much, don't feel much bad about using English. No one will come forward to talk to you unless you start speaking. So in your working place or in your college, among your friends, always be proactive to say something in English. That's going to be very much helpful in the long run. today is 13th day. That means we have been left with 17 more sessions.
Yes, yes.
I'm sure these 17 are going to be productive if you participate without fail. So don't have any backlogs in doing this, and don't stay away from the sessions. Encourage your friends, ask them. We are ready to help them. And learning grammar shouldn't be your priority always. Speaking should be a priority, because you want to learn speaking English, that is spoken English. Don't always focus on grammar. You need to focus on listening. Listen to English. Listen to English as much as possible. When you listen to English, people would become very much tuned to the accent, and you can find some phrases, you can learn some sentences. All of them will come automatically when you start speaking with people. If you don't listen to English, your English will always be as old as it used to be. The kind of broken language. Grammar is essential. That grammar should be learned from listening. Grammar should not be learned from the textbooks. Okay, that's going to be useful from elementary language learning perspective. We have to focus on the grammar. But how many people who purely learned grammar, can you show me, would be able to speak in English? But if you go to a new place where the foreign language is spoken, for South Indians, if they go to North India, Hindi comes automatically. And people who go to a different place where that mother tongue is spoken, though in the beginning it's difficult, naturally that language comes within months. So what is the technique here? The technique here is listening. We, being foreigners for English language, were not able to use this technique so far. Please don't make noise here. Wait 1 minute. But now, internet has brought all kinds of facilities. Smartphones are the best devices. Please listen to English. All India Radio. These are the a few things I would like to say. All India Radio is one best website that you can listen to. Morning news, afternoon news, and evening, maybe every 2 days, there is a program called Spotlight. Group discussion is there. One interview is presented. Purely natural Indian variety of English. And listen to some audio files, some dialogue conversations frequently. Your aim is spoken English. So please target that. Don't have unnecessary practices on other aspects. Within very short span of time, you are going to make this happen, because you would like to be the best speaker in your life. Okay, so today my best recommendation that I would like to give to my English learning friends is listen. Yesterday we discussed reading the newspapers. That's going to add some value to our appetite of learning some current affairs. When you read newspapers, what else do you learn? Textual sentence, textual patterns of writing. That language for common usage is not necessary unless the nouns and some adjectives are spotted, or maybe they are going to be useful. All you have to get is, you need to get the functional English language dialogues, communicative English, English that is used at doctor, English that is used at a grocery store, English that is used in the bus, at market, in the college, at workplace. So your objective should be clear. Work towards that. Good luck. Stay healthy.
Thanks.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.